Okay, in this video, we're going to take a look at some of the newest updates to Gemini in Google Classroom. We're going to highlight one of the newest features that just is rolling out to your accounts as we speak. It came out January 6th, and if it's not there yet, it will be coming soon. So there's a little bit of a redesign of the space. When you come into Google Classroom, you click on Gemini. It looks a little bit different now. They've changed some of the aesthetics and color scheme, but for the most part, you're seeing all the same tools that you had before, except they added a new one that I'm really excited to show you today. Is create an audio lesson. So right now we're getting into LPAC season, and we're preparing kids for this crucial exam. And listening tasks and reading are two things that kids really are going to be assessed on. So if you want to find a way to kind of integrate this into what you're already teaching, this is a very valuable tool. So right here, you click here where it says create audio lesson. And you can either just put in your target grade here. So I'm going to, say, fourth grade, I'm going to say California missions. Or I can click add content. If I click here, I can paste in a bunch of text. So if I have some custom text for my curriculum that I want to use and turn into an audio lesson, copy and paste it in here. You can do that as well. But I'm going to use this one here where I just put in the target grade and the topic, and then I'm going to hit generate learning objectives. And then it's going to give you a little bulleted list here of what the audio is going to be about. This is fully editable here. I can add stuff to it, or I can edit it as well. So once you are satisfied with learning objectives, you come down here, and this is where you get to really personalize it. You get to choose. So the audio lesson is going to take the form of this AI-generated conversation between a teacher and a student. So you can choose the teacher avatar. So I'm going to choose this person and this person. Then I can choose the different voices. You have a little bit of customization there. And you can always click here to play to listen to them if you want to preview those voices. And once you have that all set, you hit generate audio lesson. It takes a minute or so. And you actually get to see it being generated in real time. Shows you what the conversation is like. And again, it actually kind of looks like almost like a texting conversation that you might see, except that you get to hear it being read aloud and you can follow along. And usually, in general, most of these audio lessons are somewhere within the range of 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in that range, depending on the topic and especially the grade level. If it's an older grade, it might be a little bit longer, but it's usually within that range is what I've found these audio lessons to be. And again, this is brand new. If you don't see it yet in your Gemini tab, then it is coming out to everybody very soon. So in this case here, it is 6 minutes long. You can go back here into the very beginning. And if you follow along, hit play.
Hello. Today, we're going to explore a very important time in California's past, the era of the Spanish missions. We'll talk about why the Spanish decided to build these settlements, and most importantly, how the missions dramatically changed the lives of the Native American people living there.
Hello. That sounds really interesting. I know California was a Spanish colony for a while, but I don't know much about the missions themselves.
That's great. The Spanish built 21 missions.
Yeah, we won't listen to the whole thing, but again, that just gives you an idea of what it sounds like, and then you can follow along and listen to it to make sure that it's talking about the information that you are really trying to get kids to learn. And when you are satisfied, you have a couple options for exporting. First one here is export to drive. This is going to be the audio file of this. Simply click there. Takes a second. It'll open up as an audio file in your Google Drive. When it opens up, it looks just like this here. You can go ahead and hit play, and then you're able to organize it within your drive. The other option here for exporting, which I think is a very valuable tool here, is export to slides. So what it's going to do, each speech bubble you saw there in the conversation will be on its own slide. That could be a good way to have kids kind of read and follow along while they listen. So if you notice here, there's the title slide. You click through. There's the first speaker and their first few lines, and then it goes back and forth. So you may find this valuable as a way to get kids with a reading and listening task within your normal instruction. Again, this is a social studies example, but this can be done for any subject. And I encourage you to try different subjects and different subject matter with this. So again, this tool lives in Google Classroom. Again, you click on the Gemini tab, and you can right here create an audio lesson. So I encourage you to take a look at it, experiment, and look forward to seeing what you come up with. So if you have any questions about how this works, feel free to reach out to me at any time.